This video chart presentation of Monument Mining Limited brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Monument Mining trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under ticker MMY. You can see right off the stock was in a nice little uptrend channel. Lost all its steam, kind of fell apart some, dropped back through its good support level around 55, 56 cents. Forming another base right now. We're going to keep an eye on this to hold some support levels and see if it's going to try and make up some of this ground. We are getting hints from the MACD that a bullish cross could be coming. Histogram bar is trending firmly back towards zero. Something to keep an eye on at this point, see if it's going to do a head fake like it did right through here, or if it's indeed going to make the bullish cross and try and take on some upward pressure. A loose sort of PPO ADX pinch. It's good to see this ADX flattening out some. Now we'll look for this downward twist of the ADX. Again, just one more hint that this downtrend might be ending, and at the bare minimum, we'll take on a bounce. I'm a bit concerned the 7 MFI is pulling away so fast from the 14 and 21. In the short term, if this does try and pull back, it'll just be tied right in with the support levels of the candles. So just from solely the MFI indicator, it's kind of at a little bit of a make or break point, but not too big of a concern, just a little nuance. I'd like to see that accumulation distribution hold that uptrend line, keep making higher lows. See the shaking money flow buying pressure is still dominant, but it's getting pretty close to zero. So the buying and selling pressure is somewhat equalizing at this point. CCI recovering. Full still down in oversold territory, not getting anything from that at this point. No real momentum's coming into the play. But of course, the stock has just been trickling sideways for about the last week or so. Tricks, a lagging indicator. You'll never get anything from that with this sort of drop. RSI is also showing neutrality. A little bit uptrend, came out of oversold, but just trending sideways. That's kind of to be expected. This has bounced off of 45 cents, even peaked out at 48. It's trending right down the middle right now. Not a whole lot going on with activity in the play. There's some minor indication from these lower indicators that potentially a bounce may happen with this stock, but not as much as sometimes you get from other plays saying it really looks like it's going to try and bounce. What I'd watch now, bottom support at 45 absolutely has to hold. There's a little bit more support right in here around 46.5 cents, but 45 is clearly the key point. And with this closing at 46.5, it does keep a relatively close stop loss. Some genuine resistance comes in at 48 cents. Over the last couple weeks, it has not been able to move above that level, and that'll be a big point for it. Any sort of strength on a move like that could flip this parabolic SAR, have it come back down, it'll drop right to 45, and that, of course, by definition, would be another stop and reversal point. Volume's 196,000 shares. That appears to be just about average, maybe slightly below over the last 3 months. But I really have my eye out with this. Would be a volume day along these lines. See if this can push 1 million shares and not do so by dropping a big red candle. Obviously, some pretty heavy selling pressure does come in on this, and now you'd want to see the reverse of it. You'd want to see a large volume bar like that to show that this is really taking on some buying pressure rather than the selling pressure it has on normal higher volume days. As far as bottom play goes, the thing that's interesting about it is if it can pass through this 48-cent resistance, there'll be a little bit more historically based on this 50-cent mark, but it really doesn't pick up and get strong until about 54 cents. That's a pretty nice upside to it. And in general, a lot of the stocks to watch that are bottom plays, we look for a close area of support and an upside that outweighs that. This chart falls right into that category, and for that reason, it was listed as a stock to watch this week. So we'll keep an eye on it from here forward, see if these rotations can continue, and see if it can break out of this heavy downward trend it's been in. But as always, this is merely my interpretation of the MMY chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure and do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or its video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.